What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we have another easy shiny hunting exploit location for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And of course, guys, if you're new to the channel, enjoy my type of content, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and consider joining the channel as a member today. And today's video, we're going to be featuring some nice beach type hunts that we can do on the Lavencia beach. And we're going to be focusing on the Pokemon Mareanie, which I have not covered yet on the channel, which is really exciting for me. So speaking of Lavencia beach, we are right on the beach right now. And we're going to be heading over across the little river here to the other side of the beach. And that's going to be where our reset location is going to be. Of course, you can do this hunt for a lot of these Pokemon by running around, but you know, run around hunts don't give you as many spawns as doing a picnic reset, and is usually better for your time. And honestly, I prefer to do those in my free time than anything else. So now that we're at our spot right here, we just need to line this up perfectly well. So pretty much this is where we want to be, is right when we get to like this little crevice into the wall right here. Now I would start from this point right here, the first little like point within the crevice. And then from here, we're going to walk it out. So move the camera back out and just walk it out a bit. And this looks to be pretty much like the exact point you sort of want to be at. So one, we're going to save our game first thing, because we always want to save our game when we're doing this. The reason being, if you make your sandwich and you don't get the shiny Pokemon in 30 minutes, or, you know, you make a mistake on the sandwich, you can just reload it and you didn't waste any materials. There's always having a safety save is nice here. Now we're going to have to set up a picnic. And if it says like, oh, you can't set up a picnic, I would recommend maybe moving over a little bit forward more, or maybe a little bit to the right. And of course, when you are doing the picnic, you do need to move up a couple of steps as well, which will definitely reposition yourself. So this could affect the general positioning. So we may have to redo this when we're done for our sandwich. So our first sandwich is going to be a poison type sandwich, because we're hunting for Mareanie, and Mareanie is a poison and water type Pokemon. I'm going to be using the shortcut method here, which is very easy, which is going to be one noodle and double salty. And there we go. We got sparkling, tidal, and counter power level 3 for Mareanie, and let's begin this hunt. So if our positioning is right, we're going to be getting about 8 to 15 Mareanies appearing to our left and right and in front of us. So we can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Mareanies, and at our right here, it looks like we got a couple more, 2 more, and then 3 Magikarps. So that was 12 Mareanies there. That's pretty good. So after doing a lot of general research, specifically just for this Pokemon, this really does seem to be the best reset spot on the beach to get the most amount of spawns within one picnic reset. I've tried this beach, the other beach, and the beach on the other side as well. And this one definitely gives us the most general spawns too. So Shiny Mareanie is very obvious to tell. It's going to be like a pink shiny instead of the blue. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb, so you don't have to really like zoom in or anything like that. The only issue with this spot, I will say, is you do get a couple of the spawns that are on the edge of the beach. So I would actually recommend trying to look over away from the beach first, like to the left like I am right now, and then pan over to the right, and you will usually get some less beach spawns. If you do start over your camera on the right side, you'll be getting more beach spawns that are not necessarily the ones you would want, because Mareanie cannot actually spawn in that area in between like the beach and the ocean. So you want to straight regular beach spawns, and put your camera to the left side here. But within a sandwich or two, hopefully you'll be able to get the shiny. I have the shiny charm and shiny sandwich, so my odds are going to be pretty good for this, and hopefully you have some good luck on this too. And it took us nearly the entire sandwich to get it, but we did get the shiny right over there. So as you can see, we got ourselves the pink little guy right over here. Honestly, I really like the shiny for this Pokemon and for Toxapex as well. Overall, a very good shiny Pokemon, and that's how you get this Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. And we're going to move on to our next shiny hunt. For our next hunt, we're going to be making a fighting type sandwich, and we can do that with 1 pickle and double salties. And there we have it. We have sparkling, tidal, and counter for fighting type Pokemon, and ready to begin this hunt. Now this hunt, we're going to be able to get our shiny little Crabrawler, and they're going to get a lot of spawns very similar to the previous hunt. Pretty much about 15 spawns here. Looks like we got 13 this time around. And the shiny for this is going to be very obvious. Instead of the blue claws, they're going to have some red meaty claws. So just look for a red one. It's going to be very obvious to see the shiny for this one. And you should be able to get this within 30 minutes or a sandwich or two. And unlike our last hunt, we actually got this within about 5 minutes. So there we go. Got ourselves shiny Crabrawler. Very obvious, as I mentioned. The red glove claws, super obvious. It's like a boxing glove. So I think it's really a really dope shiny. I love the red and purple too overall. So good luck on your hunt here, and I hope you get it. And let's move on to our next shiny hunt. And for our next sandwich, we're going to be making a psychic type sandwich. We're going to use 1 onion and 2 salties for that. There we have it, sparkling title encounter level 3 for psychic type Pokemon, and ready to begin this hunt. So for this shiny hunt, we are going to be able to get Slowpoke spawning all around us. And once again, it's going to be very similar in the terms of spawns that we're going to be actually able to get. Now, shiny Slowpoke isn't the easiest to tell for most people, but there are 2 different tells. One, it is a lighter pink color, and I don't know, some people are able to snipe that. I'm personally able to tell the difference between a light color Slowpoke and a non-light color Slowpoke. But if you actually look at their mouths, when they open their mouths, they have a pink tongue. The shiny one actually has a much darker tongue, and you'll be able to see the tongue difference. So if you aren't like totally sure, you can just try to see every Slowpoke's mouth, and you know, hopefully you'll be able to tell it. There are a bunch of other spots for this Pokemon too, so if you don't want to do it in this spot, you could try doing it over at the lake in a previous video that I've covered this mon in. Now for our next shiny hunt, I'm going to be making an electric type sandwich by using 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 salty, and then 1 spicy. There we have it, sparkling title encounter power level 3 for electric type Pokemon, and ready to begin this hunt. So for this Pokemon hunt, we're going to be able to get shiny Wattrel. You're also going to get some Pincurchin spawning in here too. Now you may be asking why I didn't do a flying type sandwich. Well, if you do a flying type sandwich, you're actually going to get a lot of Gyarados spawning to your right side as well. And because they are a spawn that appears in the ocean and on that beach line, you're going to just be getting a lot of them. So I just wouldn't recommend not necessarily doing that. And the fact that Wattreal also spawns in that location where Gyarados would spawn too with an electric type sandwich, it pretty much evens out. And I would say, you know, hey, maybe you get a surprise Pincurchin, which the difference for that is going to be an orange face and the blacker body. So that's going to be easy to see. Shiny Wattrel is really easy to see. The body is going to be a more reddish color. Probably the hardest part about it is just throwing your Pokeball at it. But you can just target it with the ZL button like this, and then you can just throw a Pokeball at it, and you'll be able to easily get your shiny Wattrel. Now for our next hunt, we're going to be making a rock type sandwich. So I'm going to use 1 jalapeno and double salties. There we have it, sparkling title encounter level 3 for rock type Pokemon, and ready to begin this hunt. Now for this hunt, we're gonna be able to hunt for shiny Nacli, and once again, gonna be about 15 spawns around us, similar. All of these are gonna pretty much just gonna be individual spawns for the entire video. And this shiny is very easy to tell. It's going to be like an orange shiny, like an orange brown. It's going to be super easy. It's going to essentially be the brightest one out there. So you don't have to pay attention too hard. You just got to pan the camera around just like the other hunts. And you'll be able to probably get this shiny within 30 minutes or a sandwich or two. Now for our next hunt, we're going for a ghost type sandwich. We're going to use 1 red onion and 2 salties. And there we have it, sparkling title encounter level 3 for ghost type Pokemon, and ready to begin this hunt. So with this hunt, we're going to be able to hunt for the ghost ground Pokemon Sandygast. And Sandygast shiny is very obvious. It's going to be a black shiny with a blue shovel, so you can't miss it. Definitely one of the best shinies that was ever created by Pokemon, so I do highly recommend getting this if you haven't gotten one already, especially too because the full family for this Pokemon is pretty incredible overall. And once again, you're going to get about like 15 spawns by doing this method in this spot. Of course, you're going to get some ocean spawns, which can be a little bit annoying too, which is why I always recommend having the camera to the left side of the screen as well. But hopefully you can get this shiny within a sandwich or two, so good luck on this hunt. And for our last sandwich, we're going to make a fairy type sandwich using 1 tomato and double salty. There we have it, sparkling title level 3 for fairy type Pokemon, and ready to begin this hunt. And with this hunt, we are going to be able to shiny hunt exclusively for Marill, which is really cool. I mean, evolves into a Azumarill, who's a very good raid Pokemon right now. And once again, it's going to be a bunch of Marills, up to 15 spawning around you. And a shiny Marill is very obvious. It's going to be a nice neon green color to it, so you don't have to pay attention too hard. You just got to look for the green Marill, and eventually you'll get your shiny. hopefully you'll find a sandwich or two. And after about 13 minutes of doing it, we got our neon green Marill. And honestly, what a beautiful shiny this Pokemon is. I really do love Shiny Marill. And of course, Shiny Azumarill is nice and gold too. So it's a very cool family to collect. And there we have it, guys. That is our last hunt for this video. I hope you enjoyed this shiny hunting location. And if you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. And if you have any other good shiny hunting locations I haven't covered yet, please let me know in the comment section below or in my Discord server. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.